Alright, today on I Try, I decided to pick up a new snowblower. Hopefully I'll be able to operate it. There are some challenges for me I'm kind of concerned about. One of the things is I have these triggers here, okay, where, well, with my hand I could pull the trigger, okay. I don't know if that's enough to move it. Let's see. It seems to be working. Yeah, I freed it up. See, if I let go of one of them, it locks into place. This hand allows me to pull this trigger, but the only problem is I can't use this in rain or snow. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. But then again, when I'm pushing forward, I might not need it because this is on the right hand. It might just let me go forward. I have to try a few things out. Alright, so let me go over a few things about this, and then we'll get into starting it. Alright, first thing I want to mention is when I picked up this snowblower, okay, the original price was right here. It's what they was going for. I went to a website called Joe's Factory Outlet. It's in New Jersey. Even though this is IntelliPower, it is an older model. My guess it's around 2021. I could call him and ask him. The guy's name was Victor. He's a really nice guy. Not only that, but let me show you this part here. This was what I paid for it. So he took a little bit more off the price. It was really nice of him. So, and like I said, it was probably because it is an older model. It's been sitting there for a while. And when I say it's been sitting there for a while, I don't know if you can see this through the paper, but I'll just take it out. I mean, it lost its colorization here. You can tell where this book sat like this for years in the sun, probably. Okay, it could be wintertime, but there's still UV light that would do this to paper. So yeah, my guess that's why he just probably wanted to get it out of his area and put some new stuff in. It's still a great machine. It does take 5W30 oil. Okay, make sure I check that and make sure it's got gas. This here is different. Okay, this is a regulator, I believe, for the battery. Okay, I don't know what this is for. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, see this wire running here, it runs down and comes up through here, so I'm guessing this is the regulator for the starter. I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about the snowblower. I do like the tires. I mean, you got about 16 inches tire, and each one of these treads is about almost an inch thick. Okay, as opposed to my old one, this is about 16 inches as well, but these are like 3/4 inch. Okay, so it's definitely a little bit more beef here. Alright, so this is a 3-stage snowblower. Okay, so you have the auger accelerators, okay, which have 2 of them right here. This one and this one. You can see this. There's one here and one here. You have the augers, and then you have the impeller, which is way in the back over here, which shoots it out the chute. Okay, so that's why it's a 3-stage, because you have the accelerators, the augers itself, and then you have the impeller in the back. So it goes through 3 stages. Hopefully that makes my job easier. They also comes with there's a wire here to charge it. This just gets plugged in right here. Okay, you just plug it into the wall and let this charge, because this is what's going to help assist turn this thing over. Okay, and they were nice enough to give me some extra cotter pins, so that was nice. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty much standard. Everything else you see everybody else doing. Okay, it has the ignition key that goes here. Okay, I like to start it all the way in the beginning and then turn it over. It's supposed to start real easy. You have this for the directions, and then this one to change the speed, and then this to turn it right here. Okay, so this is kind of smooth. It doesn't have that normal click it into place. I wonder if that gets knocked out of place at times. Okay, so before I start it up for the first time, I want to check this oil. So let me get a rag. Put it in. Okay. And let's see. It seems to be right up to the hole, so that should be good. I don't know if you can see that, but it's up to the second hole, so that's exactly where it should be. I just spilled some oil here. I also noticed right here, I don't know if you can see, actually, you know what? Right here, I can see something spilt there. I'm gonna put my finger on it, see if I can smell it. I don't know what that is. Doesn't smell like gas or oil. So, but it shouldn't be anything to be concerned about, because this has nothing to do with gas or oil. It probably just dripped, maybe, I'm guessing because the gas tank is right here. It could have just dripped down when they were pouring gas in it. Speaking of gas, let's see what we got in here. Okay, I do see gas in there. That's good. Alright, so the next thing is probably just to start it up and see how it goes. I do not have any snow, even though we are towards the end of November. But as you can see, there's no snow out here. And we probably, who knows, I mean, maybe next month we'll get some and I can try it out. I'll show you how it works. We're gonna have to wait. I'll come back and finish off this video after it starts to snow. But I guess for now I can try to at least start it up and see how it works. Alright, so I'm gonna pull this out, put the key in here like that, and yeah, I'm just gonna back it up. I mean, I got it on reverse. I'm just curious to see if I can just go in reverse without using these. I know this just is a release, so let me try starting it up and see what happens. I got it here. Just turn it on. Okay, we got a green light. I can hear it. It stopped. So now I'm just gonna pull this. I wonder. I'm gonna try it with this. Okay. Here we go. I don't think this is gonna work too well. Yeah. Pretty nice. It is heavy though. It is a little bit hard to manage, at least for me. Just want to see if the heating pads work. The pads are getting warm, so this does work. Okay, and the other thing is, if you want to look up your model number or anything like that, you would come down to the back and it has the information right here. It's your serial number and model number right there. Okay, also it has the motor number somewhere right here. I don't know if you can see that down there, but there is numbers right here for the motor, so you know where that's at. And you can also start this by plugging it in and just pushing this button. There's no priming, there's no pumping, everything's automatic. That's what this is for. It does it for you. So far I like it. It seems to start up really nicely. Sorry about the whole hand thing, but it was the only way I can think of to hold down the auger trigger to see the augers in motion. So now I want to try to put it back without using my hand, because when I'm working out in the snow, I won't have that option. And the other thing is, I probably won't need this because I have heated gloves that would help do my job. So let's start it back up. This time I'll just use my regular hand. Let that cycle through. I don't know what this hole is for, but there is like screws. It's like something can screw in there. Alright, so the only thing is, I have a tendency of slamming it down too hard, because once you get to a certain point, the leverage is really heavy in the front, and I kind of just like lose it because I only have one hand holding it. Right now I have no complaints. Let's see how well it works when it snows. Alright, so I'm out here with my snowblower. We have approximately 5 inches almost of snow. I'll show you over here. Snow hasn't been touched. Here's the driveway. So yeah, about 5 inches of snow, and I got a big driveway. If you can see, I'll get a measurement to tell you exactly what it is, but my guess is about 150 feet long ways, but I'll get exact measurements when I'm done. So I want to show you this over here, that I do have two settings. There's idle, there's power, and then there's max power. So I think I'm going to put it on just power and just run it like that and see what kind of timing I got. I'm also going to set my stopwatch. So I'll start this as soon as I turn it on. Alright, so I'm hitting grass now, so I'm going to stop there. Let's see what my time is. Okay. So almost 50 minutes in total. By the time I walk this thing back, it'll be 50 minutes. So that's how long it took to do this. Now let me take a measurement. Alright, so I have 100 feet here. I'm going to measure it. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna pull it tight. All right. So we have 100 feet right here. That's 100 feet right there. I'll bring it in. All right, you can let it go. Good?
I'm holding it in place, so just gotta make it tight now.
Alright, so we got about 53 and a half right there. Hopefully you can see that. It's 53 right there. About a half right there. So 150 feet. Alright, now I want to go long ways in the bottom. Yeah. Actually, let me do this part right here. You want to grab that end, Steven? Alright. Got it?
Don't pull it yet. There we go. Now I got it.
Okay, so we have about 18 feet this way. Okay. You got it? Just hold on.
Stop moving for a minute. There we go.
Okay. Alright, and we got about 50 feet this way. You can pretty much figure out how long it'll take you to do your driveway, knowing how long your driveway is, by just adding or subtracting from what I have. I hope this helps. Other things I want to bring up, other than it's sticking, I did have a little bit difficulty shifting it, and if I hit a bump, I hit it pretty hard. Maneuvering it could be difficult for me, but other than that, when it was going straight, it pulled nicely. Reverse, slow. I wish it went a little bit faster than grandma's speed, but it is what it is. I guess they didn't want you to run yourself over. I hope this helps you. It's a lot heavier than my other Troy Belt snowblower, so it's a lot harder for me to maneuver around, but it works good. Even with this heavy snow here up on top where the road was at, that's what made me decide to put it on a higher setting, because it was able to push that out of the snowblower. I only had to clean it out like 3 times. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications. Alright, a few more things I wanted to mention is, one, when I pull this here, I barely had to pull it at full length. I pretty much went halfway and it kicked on. The other thing is, because when you go in reverse, this is so slow, when you hold such a heavy machine like this and walk backwards with it, your triceps are going to really get a good workout, because this is heavy in the front. I was thinking about it. If the 2 trucks in my driveway weren't there, it probably would have took me the full hour to do the entire driveway, so keep that in mind as well.